Reddit. I'm a 23-year-old male and have absolutely zero interest in sports of any kind. What's one thing that seems to be a huge part of your society that you don't understand? I'm a German who hates sauerkraut. American Idol. A couple of weeks ago, I accidentally bumped this guy's car, and as we were working out the details of payment for damages and such, he starts asking me if I follow the show and goes on about how amazing the contestants are this season. I just smiled and nodded my head. I am a 24-year-old Asian male. I do not like anime and I do not play video games. I am a damaged Asian. Asian is a bit vague. In order for us to customize our stereotypes to you, we need to know what kind of Asian in particular. Your cooperation in this matter will result in a better and more fitting stereotyping experience. I describe my relationship with sports as I do my relationship with poetry. I can appreciate the skill involved. I get why other people might like it, but it's not something I really want to spend my time with. I watched a few minutes of a really violent hockey game last night. NY Ottawa, and it occurs to me that poetry would be better if there was a penalty box and sometimes people got tossed out of the game entirely. Going to clubs. Not fun. Never fun. How do people think it is fun? Because you get to talk like this, and have people still not hear a word you're saying, then spill drinks and ash all over you, and other wankers bump into you and attempt to invoke a negative confrontation, and best of all, to top it off, you get to spend 3 times as much on drinks as you would from a liquor store. Don't talk to me about celebrities. I am likely not going to know who you are talking about. I consider shows like Entertainment Tonight worse than reality TV. It's just absolute garbage. 22-year-old girl here. Designer purses. Don't get me wrong. I'm willing to spend way too much money on cute clothes and accessories, but the appeal of super expensive purses seems to lie entirely in having a bag plastered with logos. I don't get it. Reality TV and the people who watch it. Texting. Don't get me wrong. I do text, but it seems like everyone I know texts all day, every day, non-stop. I'll text someone if I need to tell them something and they're not online in some way, or I'll call them if it's important. I don't get how people just constantly text all day long. It would drive me nuts. Especially since so many people get mad when you don't text them back immediately. I am a 27-year-old woman and every other girl I meet is dumbfounded by the fact that I have no interest in having a wedding. I've had friends that have had weddings with over 500 people, and God knows how much money they spent on it. I wouldn't mind getting married. It's the idea of having the wedding day that seems like a huge waste of time and money. I just don't get it. Right there with you. My mom is a wedding planner on the weekends and she always wants to talk about my dream wedding. I usually just tell her 2 AM. In Vegas. I think she's given up on that dream. Southern male. Frick NASCAR. I'm the opposite. Live up north and people trash it to no end, but I freaking love NASCAR. I'm into sports, beer, etc. Everything you would include as normal society. One thing I have zero knowledge of is popular music. I have no clue what is going on in music today, of any genre. I'm a classical musician and the time I spend listening to music is music that's relevant to my job, and frankly music that I find more engaging. I don't dislike popular music by any means, but I just choose not to listen to it. If someone tries to talk to me about music today, I will have no clue what they are saying, other than yes, I recognize some of these words. Twitter. 20/male clubbing is just the worst. I don't understand flirting at all. I can talk to a girl, but even the thought of coming onto her feels like I'd be attacking her. What I don't understand is what quantifies as flirting. I'm very capable of chatting with girls and joking around, but that's how I am with most people. It's easy to tell when other people are flirting, but when am I flirting is the question that bugs me. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? The thing about Arsenal is, they always try to walk it in. Funny, I'm a 34-year-old white male who doesn't know crap about cars. I know more about the internal workings of the human brain than I do about the engine under my car's hood. However, I am a die-hard Philadelphia Eagles fan, and I have been since I was old enough to argue about football. I hate American Idol along with Dancing with the Stars. What the frick is with everyone and zombies? 18-year-old girl here, and I still don't understand why most of my gender is obsessed with shoes. One of my best friends has 90+ pairs. Is that really necessary? I have 4 pairs. 2 pairs of sneakers, a pair of flats, and a pair of boots, and that's definitely enough for me. Just wait till you start college. Then all you need are a pair of Uggs and flip-flops. I couldn't understand the sports thing at all until I started watching StarCraft 2. I still think watching typical sports are boring, but I can understand why they like them now. One night stands. They are just not my thing. I like to know a girl's middle name. Seriously, you can frick 50 random girls. Nothing will beat fricking someone who you have a consistent history with. Getting married and having children. A lot of folk can't seem to reconcile a female that doesn't want to be a mother and a wife. Sometimes I feel like a leper for being 25 and childless in my area. No thanks. Have cats. Network television sitcoms. Many of them are quite popular, but I just have no interest for whatever reason. Also frick everything about laugh tracks, it makes a show seem cheap and gaudy. I honestly don't get Facebook. Why do people spend hours on there, then constantly talk about it when not on it? It's not as interesting like Reddit, which I can spend hours on. I get the convenience of it, but those who constantly update, like and share just baffle me. I, and most of my friends, use it for its chat function. People tend to be on there often and it's quicker than texting calling. I organize quite a lot of social events through FB. I have absolutely no interest in football, soccer, and I am from the UK. I have no friends. Be expecting I'll mail any day now. Starbucks, I don't really understand the appeal. What makes it different from any other coffee shop? Coffee culture. $5 for a latte with a meal's worth of calories and a truckload of cream and sugar? No thanks. Living around your smartphone. I like my smartphone. I can watch videos at work, browse the net from bed, and check my email whenever. But when I'm at home and relaxing, I keep it as far away from me as possible. If my phone died for a week or I left it at home, I wouldn't miss it. For some people I know, it's all they talk about. Drinking. I never understood the appeal. I don't mind the odd glass of wine, but binge drinking or drinking frequently seems to be something everyone likes to do. You feel great at the time, but the next day you always feel a little off. It was awesome for 6 months when I turned legal age. After that, I can really drink a few times a year, but mostly a glass of wine with dinner and I'm set. Leisure activity elitism. Why is this a thing? Why is playing a video game for 2 hours considered a waste of time while watching a movie is considered a more meaningful endeavor? Why is watching TV show X considered trashy while watching TV show Y is supposedly telling about your personality? Don't even get me started on book readers. I like reading books, but I don't circle a jerk over it. At the end of the day, it's your leisure time to wind down and enjoy yourself. Enjoy it any way you wish. I never thought about leisure activity elitism. Good point. College basketball. I live in Kentucky, Alcohol. Seriously, I don't get what the big deal is with it. Instead of my parents trying to ward me away from the stuff, my parents actually tried to convince me to drink. Even now, I still don't care all that much for it. I don't know if it is a norm, but drugs. I am not talking about crack and H, but party drugs and weed. I know so many people that live for that crap and I never understood it. I have nothing against people who use them, but it's just not for me and I will never really understand the attraction to them. And before anyone says it, yes, I have tried them and still don't see what's so great. Hey, 22-year-old stoner here. I completely understand. I actually don't care what religion you are. Oh, you're atheist. That's cool. Oh, you're Christian. That's cool. Oh, you're a Satanist. That's cool. I don't understand why people sling the insults at each other. It just creates more hate that we don't need. Agreed. My philosophy is that so long as you aren't hurting anyone, I couldn't give less of a frick. Cars. Seriously, I use a car to get to where I need to go. I don't need the fastest or best looking or the loudest or anything. I just want the thing to be reliable and economic on fuel. Apparently that's too much to ask. Having a boyfriend girlfriend dating, not dating in general, but the intents need to be with someone, anyone even if you don't like them that much and you aren't that compatible. I don't understand the obsession with just dating for the sake of it. Can you see yourself with that person 10 years from now? Okay, just 5'2"? No, then why? Kids, I don't understand them and I don't like them. I'm 23 and male. My parents are in my face every day about getting married and having kids already. I still have time, mom. Anime. I'm sorry Reddit, I just don't see the appeal. Most of my friends see anime like you do, and that is fine. But I just wish that if I want to watch it they don't have to talk down to me. I don't bother them when they are watching Big Brother or something like that. I don't watch TV, so conversations about this show or that commercial go completely over my head. Same goes for popular music. I don't watch MTV, and my favorite, only, radio station is NPR. Drinking in the bar scene. Never understood the appeal. I went with my dorm buddies to a uni bar and had a few beers and never figured out the appeal of it and the various bars I got dragged along to. Frankly, I was bored out of my mind sitting there drinking something that I found rancid to the taste. I started buying cokes and telling the bartender I was the designated driver. I spent most of my time playing pool with some old guy to keep from falling asleep at the booth, and then having to escort all of my friends back to their rooms. I took 2 showers just to get the smell of cigarettes and stale drinks off of me. Then I was privy to the hangover complaints the very next day. How do people find going through all this enjoyable on a regular basis? Seriously, I don't understand this. I find more fun hanging out, enjoying a movie, video games, or even just sitting on the balcony having a good deep discussion. I don't understand how people can listen to mainstream modern rap right now. It's so freaking bad. Words simply can't describe it. I'm the German who hates bear. You monster. Cable TV. Everyone I know wants me to get it but I see no need. All of the shows I watch I can find online, legally for that matter. What's the point of dropping $50 a month on something I will never use? I don't remember how the conversation started, but this girl found out that I didn't play video games. She was shocked. You're a guy and you don't play video games. She just couldn't believe it, and she almost made it sound like it was a bad thing. I told another friend about it and she said it's not that weird that you don't play video games, but the fact that you don't watch sports is truly weird. I'm a musician. Why can't I just dedicate myself to my passions without feeling like I'm being judged for not liking what most other guys like? You aren't being judged. Being surprised is different from judging someone. And why the heck more people don't do it? If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Bye for now.